Welcome to Living History News. We're your fun guide to the impactful events shaping our world. Today, we're diving into some seriously wild stuff happening around the globe. You won't want to miss this because we've got political drama, military deals, and even a throwback to one of America's most infamous prisons. We are going to cover a meeting between Trump and Carney, a huge military deal between South Korea and Canada, Trump talking about reopening Alcatraz, and the new German Prime Minister. Let's get started, a political power play. Alright, let's kick things off with a major political face-off. Donald Trump and Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney recently had a high-stakes meeting. Now, these two have a bit of a history, especially when it comes to trade. Think of it like a tense negotiation between two companies trying to merge, but each wants to keep their power and get the best deal. During the meeting, things got interesting when Trump, in his usual style, made some comments about Canada potentially becoming the 51st state of the US. Carney, however, was having none of it, firmly stating that Canada is never for sale. It was a moment that had everyone talking. Essentially, they are discussing trade agreements and the relationship between the two countries. It's a bit like when two big sports teams are negotiating a player trade. Both sides want a good outcome, but they also want to protect their own interests. A strategic partnership. Next up, we've got a massive military deal that could seriously boost Canada's defense capabilities. South Korea has offered Canada a significant package of military equipment, including advanced KSS-3 submarines known for their stealth technology, powerful K-9 Thunder self-propelled howitzers with long range, and modern armored vehicles. This isn't just about buying hardware, it's about building a stronger partnership. What makes this offer compelling for Canada is South Korea's growing reputation for producing high-quality military technology at a competitive price. This potential deal allows Canada to diversify its military suppliers and gain access to cutting-edge systems that could enhance its naval and land forces. It's like Canada is looking for the best tools to do a specific job, and South Korea has some really impressive options on the table. Essentially, Canada is exploring a strategic partnership with South Korea to modernize its military. It's about finding the right equipment and building relationships with countries that have advanced defense industries. Back to the Devil's Island. Now for something completely different. Alcatraz. Yes, that Alcatraz, the infamous prison on an island in San Francisco Bay. Donald Trump has proposed reopening and expanding it to house the most ruthless and violent offenders. Alcatraz, often called Devil's Island due to its isolated location and inescapable reputation, was known for holding some of America's most notorious criminals like Al Capone. It closed down in 1963 and is now a tourist attraction, so the idea of bringing it back is pretty wild. There is a lot of debate about how practical this would be, because the prison would need massive upgrades to be used again, and many people feel that it is not a serious proposal, but it has created a lot of news. A political shift. Over in Germany, there's been a major political shift. Friedrich Merz has been elected as the new German Chancellor. The election process in Germany's Bundestag, or parliament, requires a candidate to secure an absolute majority of votes. In the first round of voting, Merz didn't get enough support to reach that majority. This initial failure highlights the differing opinions and political maneuvering within the German government. However, in the subsequent second round of voting, he was able to secure the necessary votes to win the election. This is a big deal for Germany and for Europe, because Germany is a very important country in the European Union, so how Germany acts affects a lot of other countries. Friedrich Merz from the conservative CDU party is now trying to form a coalition government with the center-left SPD party. Merz's election is significant because he represents a potential shift in Germany's economic and social policies. He's often seen as more business-oriented and fiscally conservative than previous leaders. His ability to form a stable coalition government will determine the direction of Germany's domestic and foreign policy in the coming years, influencing everything from energy policy to relations with Russia and China. What it all means. So, what does all this mean? Well, it shows that the world is constantly changing, with new deals, new leaders, and new ideas popping up all the time. From political showdowns to surprising military offers and the potential return of Alcatraz, there's never a dull moment. I hope you found that interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the crazy world we live in. Thanks for watching!